Day number 2, the European Swimming Championships has just finished, and these are my top 3 swims from the second day of racing. Another very fast evening across the board. Firstly, Katie Shanahan in the women's 200 backstroke, an amazing swim, huge PB, huge British record. Katie's done some Sprint with the Stars with us, and she's an incredible inspiration for the next generation of athletes, but matching that, of course, with the performance is so important, and performing under pressure in a European Championships final, just off the back of Commonwealth Games as well, is something that's really difficult to do. And Katie put in an amazing performance, a huge step on, and you could see when she finished, so excited with the time and so close to being, within a couple of seconds of that world record. So an amazing swim there. Next, Marit Steenbergen in the 100 freestyle final. She is the world record holder, so she was expected to win by quite a distance, but 51.9, I think about 0.3 off her world record. But the volume of swims she's done in the last 3 or 4 months have been that kind of standard is very, very impressive. And I think people don't quite understand how hard it is to back up so many performances within such a small time frame, but also within such a tight margin between her swims. So to go 51.9 again in European Championships final is a massive swim, and also obviously performed in the relay just after and put in a really big shift to get Netherlands a bronze in that relay as well. So very impressive from Marit, actually as well, done Sprint with the Stars with us last year in London. And then finally Hubert Koss on the men's 200 backstroke. That is one of the hardest, if not the hardest, world records to break. I think it's been going standing for 15 years, if not longer. Aaron Pearsol's at 100 meters, he was over a second under the world record. And as soon as he turned, I said, I think he's going to be pretty much bang on it. I think he was about 0.3, 0.4 off that world record, but by far the closest anyone has ever been to that world record, I believe, in at least a decade. So very impressive performance from Hubert Koss in that 200 backstroke. It was just the semi-final, so of course tomorrow night the final he can have another crack at that, and maybe he will make my top 3 again tomorrow. But very impressive swimming, like I said, fast across the board. But those are my 3 standout swims. I would also say Angharad Evans in the 100 breaststroke. I'm now making this into a top 4. But she had a great swim at Commonwealth Games to take gold, but a little distance away from her personal best, whereas this evening in the semi-final again managed to perform under pressure, going a 64 again, big championship record. So they are my top 3/4 swims of the evening. Let me know what your top 3 swims were in the comments below, and I'll see you tomorrow night for day 3.